You stand in front of a mirror. You look at your face, eyes, nose, mouth, chin. You see it every day. You never think about it. But stop for a moment. There is no other face like yours in the world. Not a single one, not ever. That sounds like a motivational quote. It's not. It's science. And here is the strange part. Why only humans? Penguins all look the same. Dogs all look the same. Cows all look the same. But humans? 7 billion people. 7 billion unique faces. Why? The answer is stranger than you expect. Let's do a thought experiment. Imagine you are an alien visiting Earth for the first time. You observe humans. You notice something strange. Human bodies are predictable. Tall people have long arms and long legs. Big people have big skeletons. The body grows proportionally. That is genetics. One gene controls the whole body. But faces are different. Researchers at UC Berkeley did a study. They measured thousands of faces. Eye distance, nose width, forehead height, chin shape. Then they compared facial features to other body parts. The results surprised them. Facial features vary much more than any other body part. And stranger still, facial features are independent. A person with a wide nose does not necessarily have wide-set eyes. A person with a large forehead does not necessarily have a long chin. Your face is like a Mr. Potato Head. Every part mixes and matches independently. This creates an enormous number of possible combinations. So many that every human who has ever lived could have a completely unique face. But why would evolution do this? The answer is simple. We need to recognize each other. Humans are highly social animals. We live in large groups, we cooperate, we compete, we build relationships. To do all of that, we need to know who is who. We need to recognize individuals. Most animals don't use sight for individual recognition. Dogs use smell. Wolves use howls. Penguins use calls. But humans are different. Humans are visual creatures. You have a part of your brain specifically designed to recognize faces. It is called the fusiform face area. It is one of the most sophisticated pattern recognition systems in the animal kingdom. How powerful is it? You can spot a childhood friend in a crowd after 20 years. You can recognize your family in dim light. You can. Your brain is built for faces. But here's the critical point. If you looked like someone else, bad things could happen. Think about it. If you looked like someone else, you could be mistaken for an enemy. You could be attacked. You could be confused with someone who owes a debt. You could be harassed. Someone could take credit for something you did because they look like you. Being unique is a survival advantage. Evolutionary biologists call this negative frequency-dependent selection. It is a fancy phrase for a simple idea. Rare traits are advantageous. But that is not all. Your face is not just an ID card. It is a communication device. Your face can express over 20 different emotions: happiness, sadness, anger, fear, surprise, disgust, contempt, and more. By moving tiny muscles, your face broadcasts your inner state to everyone around you. This is unique to modern humans. Our ancestors, the Neanderthals, had heavy brow ridges. They could not move their eyebrows much. But humans evolved a smooth forehead with visible, hairy eyebrows. A greater range of motion. This allows us to express subtle emotions: recognition, sympathy, doubt. Your face is not just for being recognized. It is for communicating. It is a social signal etched in bone and muscle. Now let's look at the genes. The UC Berkeley researchers analyzed the genomes of over 800 people from around the world. They found the DNA regions that control facial shape. And they found something remarkable. These facial genes show much higher variation than genes for any other trait. This is clear evidence that evolution actively selected for facial diversity. But here's the strangest part. They compared modern human DNA with DNA from Neanderthals and Denisovans, our ancient relatives. They found the same high variation in those ancient genomes. Facial diversity did not evolve recently. It is older than modern humans. For hundreds of thousands of years, our ancestors have been evolving to look different from each other. It is one of the oldest human traits. But there is one more layer. The reason human faces are so different is not just about recognition, it is about connection. When you look at a face, you are not just identifying a person. You are reading their emotions. You are judging their trustworthiness. You are feeling empathy. You are connecting. A face is a window into a person's inner world. And because every person has a unique inner world, every person has a unique face. Your face is not a collection of features. It is a map of your life, your experiences, your emotions. It is the most personal thing you own. So the next time you look in the mirror, remember this. You are not looking at a random collection of features. You are looking at an evolutionary masterpiece. Your face was shaped by millions of years of social interaction. It was sculpted by the need to be recognized. It was refined to communicate emotion, and it is completely unique. No one else in the history of the world has ever had your face. No one else ever will. Your face is your name tag, your ID card, your emotional broadcast. It is the most distinctive thing about you. It exists because our ancestors needed to know who was who. They needed to recognize each other, to trust each other, to connect. And that connection is still written on your face.